Hey gamers, this is episode 2 of Dexterity Faith build making, farming up a brand new character and build for the upcoming Elden Ring DLC. This character will have no duping, with the exception of rot boluses. Tune in to see how Koop progresses and gets ready for the DLC.
Koop, I struggle to roll catch. When do you time your attack if they spam roll? So the more spammy they are, the more predictable they are, right? Because then that means that the timing's always going to be the same. So like the only thing I can really tell you is to practice it. Like I can't tell you any information right here on stream that's gonna just click it for you. It's a practice timing thing, because it changes depending on what weapon you do. Generally, the faster your weapon, you want to wait longer to get your roll catches. Like with an ultra greatsword, you have to go really early. And yeah, and it depends on latency. So like doing it with a friend with your favorite weapon type is definitely the way to go, because then you'll have like consistent latency to that person, etc. Yeah, and then like once you get a good internal sense of like when your roll catch timings are, then you just make adjustments based on latency. The higher the latency, the earlier you have to do it. So like let's say you have a 100 millisecond connection. You know, the idea is that I'm adjusting my attacks by 100 milliseconds. I'm going 100 milliseconds earlier, etc. And like, I know that sounds like really insane, and that sounds like, like a big brain, but it's really not. It's just very easy It's very easy to adjust. You just do everything a little bit earlier. I miss so many kills because I can't time it. Yeah, like legitimately get your friend to just go roll, and then your job is to catch them off the second one. So here's real advice though. Real advice is practice catching them off the second roll, not the first roll. You'll watch me do the first roll a decent amount, but catch them off the second. So they'll start rolling. You'll notice that they're gonna start panic rolling. So they go roll. Don't try and catch that one. On the second one, you're like, you know that they're panic rolling. You've given yourself the time to confirm that they're panic rolling, and then you go for that one. And then eventually you can tighten up your timing where you know that you're anticipating the panic roll, and then you time them off of one roll. Yeah, or catching after hit stuns. After hit stun is more of a read though. You want to like interpret how your opponent uses their hit stun. Certain opponents will just attack out of hit stun. Other opponents will always roll out of hit stun, and you just want to use that. You want to use that knowledge to abuse your opponent. And then good opponents will vary what they do, right? Like I can do a more narrative invasion. We can do an invasion here, and I can like I'll try my best to like narrate my thought process on like how I'm making judgments and stuff. Giants hunt after hit stun. Yeah, that works on people who panic. Yeah, the timing is perfect for hitting a panic roll, but that is super predictive. If I know that you're doing that, then I can use that against you, right? So just like think of that as just one tool. That's not just like a perfect solution, because all it takes for me to dodge you is just to wait, right? Parried to death trying to giant hunt. Yeah, most people don't know that giant hunt is parryable. Oh, gankers, unfortunate. Let's see if I know these guys. Nope. That's actually really nice. Catch flame into flame strike is nuts. Colossal's giant greatsword giant hunt is not though. That is incorrect. Giant hunt is parryable on every weapon. So 1, 2, right? So he's trying to bait me back into his friends. So I'm using that against him, right? So he's trying not to, he's panicking because he's low HP. So we're just going to offer aggression. Okay. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ooh, got the backstab Q there, unfortunately. Ooh, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. We're gonna focus on this guy because we just don't like wizards. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1. And then he went for the heal. Slaughtered by his own mist, yeah. Yeah, Night Maidens is good, but it works on you too. So this is a host who's by himself, right? So there's a really good chance that he's going to be a panic player. So we're going to hit him. Okay, he likes to attack out of hit stun, right? So what we can do with people who like it to attack out of hit stun is we can parry them. He didn't mash. I got him. But you see how he like, I saw him attack out of hit stun one time, and then that's what he does. Like he does that predictably the next time, right? Almost every player that you're gonna invade is gonna behave that way who's not a duelist, right? You see one like they do one particular interaction and you can pretty much assume that that's what they're gonna be doing. You know what I mean? So what I should have done there is waited a little bit longer because he was doing one-handed greatsword. So when he was swinging with it, but like, so my prediction was right, but I just mistimed it. So I misplayed. So you just kind of got to get into the head of your opponent. Most people don't think about the fact that they work in patterns because patterns tend to work out for them against bosses in Souls-likes. It's just about like bosses act predictably. So getting into a rhythm and doing the same rhythm over and over again is a PvE style approach to fighting. So the average person will not like think twice about, oh, I'm offering them the same thing again and I'm behaving predictably, right? They actually are rewarded from the rest of from the rest of the game for doing that type of behavior. And yeah, so then it's about internalizing those timings. It's about internalizing that, like, okay, this is when I attack, and then getting more. And then for me, it's about being even more aggressive, figuring out how to add extra layers of aggression. So most people will just roll catch after 2 rolls. I try my best to always roll catch after 1, if I can. Mainly because what that does is, it just stacks up damage a lot faster, and it allows you to get those kills in PvP that are like so essential. Like if you don't get kills in a 3v1, you're kind of just dead. Alan Wake 2 is looking so good. I don't know if you guys are into those games, like that game, like Alan Wake 1, Control, those games. Do you guys ever play any of those? Because they're sick. Yeah, so Alan Wake is in the same universe as Control. Yeah. It's all the same universe, which is super sick. Yes. I do love Mirai's mask, to be honest. That's one of my favorite masks in the game. Does this big guy give anything interesting? Except for a Golem Halberd drop chance, obviously. Are those threads? Yeah, they're meant to simulate braids, I think, or dreads, something like that. Proof mashing out of hit stun is literally an NPC move. Yeah. Yeah, they look more like braids than dreads, but yeah, it could be. Braided dreads are a thing, are they not? There's not just matted or whatever you call it. Not matted, but you know what I mean. You don't really want to keep dread like that, though? Okay. I know basically nothing about dreadlocks, to be honest. Yeah, let's take it. We can probably take a close look at it, right? Yeah, see, those are definitely braids. They went soft with the player-based enemies. I completely agree. I was listening to, so there's an old veteran in this community whose name's Stochastic. He hosted and like did all those charity events that the community was up to. He was like at the heart of like organizing that stuff. You hear like he has like this really great take about tutorializing PvP and how like all the player invaders are super big missed opportunities in terms of tutorializing PvP. And I agree. I really think that they should even go as far as to have like in certain MMOs and stuff, they have like certain members of the community get like mentor status, quote unquote, and you can like teach new players how to play. It'd be super sick if you could apply for like mentor status, and then you could literally be one of those like NPC invaders. And with like a little bit more robust, you know, like actual PvP tutorials and stuff, like teaching players how to roll catch, right? For example, right? That would be nuts. Even if it's not players, like having a pop up when when you fight Nereus or whatever, it's like roll catching. This is how you beat players in PvP. You know what I mean? Like rolling is a powerful tool. Blah 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 blah. Got him. Let's go. Man, so many souls right now. Yeah, get him. Yeah, bro, let's go. Nice. Man, and we get 13,000 souls from that? Let's go.
Hello, Tarnished. Consider clicking that like button and absolutely annihilating that subscribe button because the Koop is based. Ranny out.